Okay, so today we have Belen here, and we're going to be working on mat training. Mat training is a great behavior to teach because if you need Belen to settle down, you can just tell her to go to her mat or go to her bed and she should settle down. Now she's got a lot of distractions, so it's going to be hard for her, but we want her to want to run and jump on the mat. We use just a simple dog bed will do, and what Winnie does is she's holding the mat up right now. When we start training, we're going to then put the mat on the ground, but we don't want Belen to learn to just run over on the mat because we don't want her to have an opportunity to not get reinforced for it for right now. So just for right now, we're keeping the mat off the floor. So what Winnie's going to do is she's going to get Belen's attention and she's going to drop the mat on the floor. And any time that Belen gives that mat attention, she's just going to throw and toss treats right on the mat. We want Belen to think that the mat is just growing treats. Now this is hard for her, but once she touches the mat, she gets treats. She should start to run back there very fast. Now what Winnie is doing is she's clicking for any kind of looking at the mat. That's what she did that first step, and now Belen's actually touching the mat. So any interaction with the mat, we're going to click and treat because we want Belen to just get used to, oh, when this thing's out and I'm near it or I'm looking at it or I'm paying attention, I get treats. So what Winnie did was she tossed a treat off in the hopes that Belen's going to run back to the mat. Nice job. So she can reward her. Nice job. Good girl. And if you notice, what Winnie also does is she's going to be releasing Belen from the mat with an okay. And what this teaches Belen is that when she goes onto the mat and gets rewarded for it, she can get off once she's released.
Okay.
Nice job. Now if you'll notice, Belen should start running right back to the mat. Nice job.
Nice job.
Clearly you can see she's learning that once she's on this mat, she gets treats for it. What you'll also notice is Winnie's not using her body to really push Belen onto the mat. She's kind of letting her think it out and figure it out for her own. She's also treating directly on the mat and not from her hands. This basically teaches Belen that the treats are just coming right onto the mat, from the mat, and not from Winnie. So she's gonna just kind of let Belen think it out. Nice job.
Good job.
And if you saw there, you can see that Belen thought for a second, and then she started taking a couple steps onto the mat. And when she clicked, that was the instant she realized she did it right. So now the hope is now she's gonna run right back there. Give her a second to think. She might just let her think it out. She's doing great. Now what you see with puppies, nice job, is they kind of get a little frustrated. So if you might see a bark in there or her just kind of like look around like, what do I do? And then if you saw right then and there, it just clicked. And when she quick moved over, she got clicked and treated. So we're going to do one more really good one. She got a little distraction. And then we're going to call it a day. Nice job. Good job. Now, once she's finished, what Winnie's going to do is she's going to release her off the mat and then she's going to pick up the mat. Because again, we don't want Belen to be able to go back to this mat without being reinforced for it. Belen, good girl. So that's how you're going to treat mat training. And good luck and happy training.